is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to y'all with another video. So in this video, we're talking basketball wise. Somebody said I said the intro too fast. What is going on, entertainers? Today I'm coming to y'all with another video. Am I speaking Kringlish? I don't know. Okay. So before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Okay. Now the episode starts off with Evelyn versus Jennifer. Let's talk about it in real time, okay? Because the scene was basically them, cussing each other out and saying, "Don't bring on my daughter, don't bring on my daughter, stop talking about my daughter." Okay. Jen feels as if she's not talking about her daughter necessarily, specifically. I would say no, Jennifer, you're wrong. Because you're bringing up her daughter's baby daddy, which is talking about her daughter, and which is really talking about Evelyn's grandbaby. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, you may not have said something about her daughter, like you didn't call her daughter a builder whore, but you're still talking about somebody that produced a seed with her. So technically, you're still talking about the daughter, like your daughter dating a felon. You know what I'm saying? So you're saying her daughter don't make good choices either. So technically, you are talking about her daughter. Stop talking about her daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, they've been going back and forth, dropping receipts on each other, Evelyn and Jennifer. And Evelyn dropped a court order and a court hearing of child support that Christian allegedly owes and said, "You got standards for the clothes you wear, but not that you suck. Since you want to bring up my ex, let's talk about your man's ex. She's still waiting on her child support for her 3 and 4-year-olds. Your man has in Cobb County. It's always Cobb County or Fulton County. It'd be never any other county. On June 4th, he's already skipped 2 hearings. You got standards for the clothes you wear, but not that you suck. Tim Thick Thighs, #murderer, #scammers." Now, what the court hearing reads is basically him supposed to be there at the hearing in regards to the child support. Say, "You are hereby notified to the official code of Georgia, section 241026, to the person named at the address below. Within 30 days of the day of service of this notice, the following document records which are in your possession, custody, or control, the same may be used as evidence by the plaintiff. All documents showing the income received by yours as a result of any or all endorsing partnership, investments, royalties, etc. from January 1st, 2024. Okay. Now, this came after Jennifer's ex decided to be a little petty and post that Evelyn's ex got engaged to a new woman. If y'all don't know, this the dude that Evelyn met on that Bravo show. It was on I think it was on Peacock or Paramount. I think, yeah, it was on Peacock. It was kind of like the Love Hotel that they have on Bravo right now, but it was like another version of it. And Evelyn went on there and she got with this guy named Levon. He was on Basketball Wives. You could tell she was not into that man at all. He was too vanilla. He was too much of a good man. She's so used to a toxic nigga. She didn't know what to do with this man. Okay. So it was clearly by watching the season that she was not into him whatsoever. And it was a little bit frustrating to watch. So Jennifer posted the picture of Christian and the Levon guy and said, "Congrats on your engagement, Levon. So crazy how God works that we happen to be in the same restaurant when you were proposing. Don't bring God into this. This ain't nothing but the devil, okay?" Always so quick to bring God into it. Like it was a blessing. Like you bestowed a blessing upon his life by running into him. You was being messy, bitch. Ain't no nothing from God, okay? That was the devil. Working, wishing you and your beautiful fiance a lifetime of bliss. #dodged a bullet. Okay. And then I just feel like with Jennifer posting this was pretty petty, and I gonna lie, it was pretty funny. That is very ironic that you run into the person's ex that you're beefing with and they propose it to another girl. Like that, the irony in that is crazy. Like I'm starting to think it's not that ironic, and you followed the man on Instagram and a Christian became buddies with him and ended up being at the engagement party or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's something that's a little bit too ironic. I'm sorry. Okay. So Evelyn had every right posting this back because I just feel like if you're going to be petty, I'm going to be petty back. And if your, currently husband owes money to a child, then I'm gonna be, petty. And Evelyn decided to take it a step further and posted Ike and Tina. Okay, and that's pretty much it for now with them beefing. Another thing I wanted to talk about is Drew. So Drew addressed the Ty rumors recently and let us know that she had not had sexual relations with our Walmart. Okay, she does not remember ever being in bed with that woman.
And I'm only going to ask you things, and I want you to answer them if you want to. When it comes to you and Ty, the way Ralph made it seem like it was more than a friendship, that you guys could have been lovers intimately. Mm-hmm. What do you have to say to that? Were you and Ty ever intimate, kiss?
Flirting, yes.
Okay.
A lot of flirting.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that there wasn't flirting. There was a lot of conversation. There was a lot of group hangouts.
Wow.
And for me, there were just certain things that I wasn't comfortable with, and not judging anybody for their sexual orientation. I just love my husband, Mm-hmm. And so there were certain levels. Now, I can't help if, Ty felt differently or how she felt. I can't speak for her. But for me, I appreciated the friendship. I appreciated the conversation. I appreciated the fun. I appreciated, the distraction from what I was going through.
Okay, boo. Let me tell y'all. This is what I come to the conclusion of. Okay? Because Drew be trying to sugarcoat it. Drew don't like the strap. And that's what it comes down to. She like the real stuff. She want the real peen. She don't like the plastic. She not into them type things. That's what she's trying to say. Okay? And it looks like, from what she's also alluding to, Ty was trying to turn her out. Not gonna lie, I believe Drew. Just the way that she talked about it, you could tell she had a small disdain for what happened, basically, because I guess Ty was trying to take it there and she didn't want that. That's what basically she's trying to say in more words than one. We're really going to be honest. Okay. Now let's talk about the episode. Now, the episode, they're, at the place after they do that little physical activity, and Evelyn and Jennifer start kind of going at it because of Jackie. And basically, Evelyn's threatening her and says she's not going to walk the streets of LA safe if Jennifer keeps bringing up her daughter. Let me tell y'all, this could get really nasty, you guys. A lot of people first of all, the game is I guess. Okay, the game is a street nigga, somewhat, sortish still. So it's if he gets wind of this, which he probably already did, and he's not happy about being called the felon, Christian might get checked in the streets of LA. So technically what Evelyn was really saying is, your nigga better watch out because you keep running your mouth talking about my daughter. So stop talking about my daughter before Christian gets touched. And not gonna lie, Christian, the game is a grizzly bear. So yeah, it's not gonna end up too well. But I will say though, the game has bigger fish to fry. That Priscilla Rainey is on his ass. She wants his house at this point, his whole mansion. So it's he has bigger problems than to deal with the stupidness of basketball wives, if we're going to be honest. Now, this episode had a whole lot of innuendos of flirtation in regards to Ty. One thing about Ty, she going to turn your bitch out. I'm telling y'all got to watch out for Ty. Y'all niggas in Atlanta and LA, hide your wives. Y'all don't got to hide y'all kids, but hide your wives, because Ty, that strap, I'm telling y'all, is bi-coastal. It goes everywhere. So I think in this episode, we saw a little bit of flirtmans between Brandy and Ty. They even talked about how each of them want another kid. Brandy, of course, cannot have another child because of her at one point having cancer, and that causing issues with her being able to get pregnant naturally. So the only way she could get a baby now is through IVF. And then Ty wanted to freeze her eggs just in case she did decide to want to have a baby. The scene was really cute between them, to be honest. I definitely do see the chemistry. But I will say, though, Brandy, you gay for storyline now? That's what we're doing? Interesting. You know what I'm saying? listen, times are tough nowadays. Everybody wants to keep a hold to a check. So it's like, if I gotta get my cooter lit a little here and there, I'm gonna keep the job. This is what's going through through Brandy's head. Okay. Now, also Ming Lee and Ty had this scene where they kind of set boundaries. I feel like Ty's really playing the hell out of Ming Lee. I think Ty, in my opinion, sort of used Ming Lee to get on the show. I feel like Ty also is playing with her feelings. I don't think I think she likes her, but I don't think Ming Lee is the type of girl that she sees herself ending her life with, like her being with her long term. I just do not see that. I see Ming Lee as the type of girl that like she sleeps with for fun and takes her out on dates because she bomb and she beautiful and she know how to dress. I don't see it as a long-term type of relationship. That's just the vibe that I get just from watching those two, but I could be wrong. But that's just how I see it. Okay. Also, we see Jennifer talk to Ming Lee on a separate tip because she's trying to gauge what's going on. And Ming Lee brings up the fact that Brandy threw a little shade at her. She felt a little shaded in regards to her mentioning something about her makeup and, oh, you got makeup on or something. Let me tell you, maybe if Brandy did say this, Brandy was basically trying to say, you beat your face too much. Ming Lee's face be extra beat. That contour and the powder, it's setting. You hear me? Like, you could tell Ming Lee don't leave a crib without making sure that her face is up to par. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, maybe I'm not watching the season closely. I never remember Brandy saying or doing that. It's giving her fishing for storyline 2, Miss Ming. I don't remember her doing that. I do not remember her doing that at all. I might be wrong. Like I said, drop in the comments. I might have forgot a scene, but I don't remember her doing that. Maybe it was something else that they cut out or that happened like off camera, but I really don't remember it. Also in this episode, Brittany Renner goes searching for another Muslim man, okay? Dating for Muslims. I know there was such a thing. I wish there was a thing for us, okay? All we got is these crummy apps. The best app that is for the girls out here is really BLK. And that's really for the color girls. It's Slim Pickens. Slim Pickens out here, y'all. It's Slim Pickens. Damn. You hear me? Now, Jennifer also in this episode ends up talking to Brandy about getting married. No. Oh, just as I was applauding you last episode, Jennifer, you went and got married. Why did you do that? We're going to have to hit you with the why would you do that? Because I was just applauding you, okay? I was proud of you.
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Why you do that? Because it's like, let these girls laugh. Let these girls key. You calling him my boyfriend, common-law husband, whatever. Guess what? If something happens and he goes broke, my money can't get touched. What Brandy said in this episode, Jennifer might be way smarter than we think she is. Hello? Why y'all think I was saying that last video? I'm like, this is brilliant. Good job, Jennifer. Like, you can have your marriage, but still be legally straight. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it disappoints me that they're actually going to make it legal soon, but I guess that's what Jennifer wants to do. Okay, now it's pretty much the episode. Also, Jennifer feels as if Brandy doesn't really have her back. Jennifer, I'm telling you, you're not going to have an easy time at this reunion. You better come with your guns loaded, girl, because they are going to come for you.
Put myself in a certain.
Jennifer literally says these girls can't even talk about marriage. You have Brandy, which we know your situation, and Evelyn, you were barely married for a month. Oh my God. You know, Evelyn watched that and said, oh, that was a good one, Jennifer. When Jennifer reads, she does good reads. I will say that. She's a housewife type of level when it comes to the reading. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about it all. And Rob Babies.
No personal thing.